friends? How are we doing today? Sorry, running late. It's okay, it'll be fine. We can survive me being late once or twice a month. No more, no less. I'm trying to work out a time slot with a game developer for something cool. That's kind of all I can say at the moment. Yeah, I noticed that it takes a minute for Siribot to get in here. Siribot. That's okay. That's what the intro scene is for, after all. For me to finish getting everything set up, and you guys to make sure that emotes still work and stuff. You know. Hey, Deactivated Styles, how you doing? Mr. V, congrats on first, Chaz. Glad you're here. Considering it's your month of all games that you picked. I was kind of hoping to see the end of this conversation with this other guy before I started so I could tell you guys. But trying to find a time slot to stream on a game developer's channel about a game that's launching this week. There's no like non-disclosure agreement, but I'm just being on the safe side, so I'm not gonna say what or who yet. Because it could also fall through. But they did come and ask me. Took your dog to the vet earlier. After that, went out for a bit. Came home with 3 CRTs. Someone chucked 4 of them on the road. You can fit all but one. Had no cord. Sure. I'm not rewiring that shit. That's a good find. That's good. They all work. Have you tried them out yet? I wish I could have that kind of luck. But even if I did, like if I found a CRT, it'd be so heavy and I couldn't pick it up with my bad back, right? Not yet. They're still in your car. Man, I hope they work. You fixed them up? So why not fix 3 more? I just have not had good luck with CRTs. Now that's a deliberate affront. That's more like garbage out front or something. They look dirty from dust. If you lived in PA, I'd show you where to find them. I don't. I live here, where I think people will take them to recycling centers, so they're never on the side of the road. Granted, I don't really leave the house all that much, and I don't know what you did to find them, but I don't like go drive around in neighborhoods, which would be probably how I could find them. My days of like just driving around with no destination are long gone. Because of the back injury, or because I can also just not spend money on gas all the time. All the neighborhoods here have gates. That's a good point. Those are also not the kind of neighborhoods that are going to have like CRT sitting on the side of the road either. And waste management, exactly. Yeah. Man. Hey Seek, welcome in. Back lads, great to see you. Did you change the title, Chaz? You know what? It's good that you did. Did you? Is that what just happened? June games chosen by Chester Mammoth. Okay, good. Awesome, thank you so much for the host, Deactivated Styles. You did last time too? Good. I just totally forgot that last part. I was also like running behind and eyeballing a conversation and whatnot. So yeah, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon I hear back from the game dev. They or their community manager, whoever this person's job title may actually be, but I'm excited about it. It'll be cool. A fun opportunity. I guess we'll know more soon. Yeah. I started to put in some sound effects. I don't know. I've been on the fence about, like, so I've, like, gone back and forth on having sound effects in the stream. You know, like, when I started streaming, I was like, oh, obviously I have to have those. And then, you know, I kind of shied away from them because they're a lot of work to be constantly adding more. Did it work, MacLad? It might not have, huh? I don't know. Alright. Something played? The music's a bit loud. You heard it last time we did. Okay. So it'll probably be better in the gameplay.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
There it is. Yeah, you can, okay, it's there. It's playing. It's playing. That's good. So there's one. It's at max volume. It's at max volume. I'm just gonna hit it again real quick. Dropping an alert while you start to work? I appreciate you, Hairball. Thank you. Let me see how loud it actually is. It might be the sound files too low because everything's max volume everywhere.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Okay. So I'm still on the fence. A Windows Mojave advertisement? I am not doing advertisements again. That caused me problems on YouTube. Remember the Vegemite commercial? It got me a strike on YouTube. So I haven't been able to, you know, keep up with my playlist of VODs. I give up on that. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard because, you know, I can also watch streamers. Fuck YouTube. I can also watch streamers go overboard with sound files and videos and memes. And 9 times out of 10, I will mute that tab. Fun fact. It's a fun fact. It's hard. I want to watch. Like free advertisement. I know. It's such a weird advertisement. Is weird. So like I don't know. I'm in like a weird place with sound effects. Like I do want them. I think they're cool. I know that you all will abuse them, which can be fun in its own right. So they are going to be. Subscribers can use them. Non-subscribers can use the command all they want, and ain't shit gonna happen. You have to be a subscriber to use the sound effects. You have to pay for the privilege to troll my stream. It feels like a good balance. So that's the way I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna slowly add sounds, and then we'll just see how it works out. Like if I feel like it's too much, I'll rethink it. Basically, like I do anything else. Like if it doesn't feel right after a while, we'll do something different. Like I want to do that. I think it'll be fun. I think that there's a lot of context to sounds that can make them fun. Like you see sometimes. Somebody dies in game and there's like a sound file from the movie where somebody's like, well, that didn't work out. Like, that shit's hilarious to me. And that's the kind of interaction I'd like to have. But like, not naming any names, but y'all know what I'm talking about, where you go into a stream and it's nothing but out of context sound effects and farts. It's just not really my thing. So, I've got the Mojave one, because you guys remember when we played Fallout, like that was they were constantly saying that with no context. So that was an obvious one to have a sound effect of. I wish I could have found like a website that had like every voice actor that said that line, but I was only able to find one file on one YouTube video. And I'm not firing the game up. You have no memory of me ever playing Fallout? That checks out. And I also have that Cluj one, which from Defiance the other day. And wow, it's a nuclear weapon. That was amusing to me. So it's going to be stuff like that as we find it. I am going to... I will leave the, like, Easter egg-ish stuff on the emotes. Like, if you use the Lo Wang emote, you're going to get a random Lo Wang voice line. I do have plans to put up the rogue from Diablo... Hey, Matt's Game Room. The rogue from Diablo 1, you know, the Blood Lily emote, with every voice line that she has that'll play in random, like the Lo Wang emote. So, for example, when you do this... there you go.
2 wings are better than 1.
And you do that again.
You do that, you go blind.
You get a different one. These are gonna be free. These were free. I'm not gonna put them behind like a subscriber paywall. Well, are these follower emotes, or are these that's a follower emote? So that is free. You don't have to be a subscriber to use that, right? And the same will be for the Blood Lily emote, which I think is special to this channel. Blood Lily also a follower? Yeah, it's a follower emote. So you just have to follow the channel to be able to use those. Chaz would like something for submerging, it seems. I have been thinking about that, and my original thought was to put the clip that submerging is from with a severe cooldown. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, a streamer Tapsteady, I misspelled something in his channel. I misspelled submarine. I spelled it submarine. Put the M in front of the B, like an idiot. But, unlike an idiot, I was not the one who then decided I would never misspell anything and then spent the next 5 minutes Googling what a submarine was on stream. Which then quickly became a meme when he came into the channel and I was playing a submarine game. And I announced by climbing under the camera that we were playing submarine games, and it was happening today. I can't even say it wrong. The ghostly emote, Chaz, is the other emote. It's the coming from the bottom animated one that does that. Fun fact. Enjoy your lurk, Matt's Game Room. Woofy, how you doing? Sean, how you doing? Yeah, so this one, that one does that. There you go. That's the surfacing one. So, yeah. We're gonna try out some sound effects. I'm gonna just, instead of like being like, these are gonna cost bits, I'm just gonna do it so that subscribers get to do them. That makes sense to me. Plus, I think there should be more rewards. Hey, Yahweh says die. I think there should be more rewards for subscribing than just emotes, honestly. I would like to get to a point where all of the follower emotes do fun things. Maybe not all of them loud, kind of like the submerging one does. Or, yeah. It just takes time and creativity, and I don't have all the bright ideas at one time, so we'll slowly get there. I like, and I redid the Artyom emote. Split Heart is gone. Artyom emote is now here. Enjoy that. Let me know what you think. I kind of feel like it's too small to see what's going on, but I think it looks okay. But it is like a recreation of part of the intro scene. So that is a sunset mountain in the background with, static and the alternating lines. And if you don't know what that heart is, that heart came from the IBM design on one of the computers I have. So this heart is special to me. I like that Matt Glad emote there. Excuse me. Yeah, the retro emote needs something. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should, like, I don't know. Maybe I should make it pull up like random pictures, and then I can just have my wife take more pictures and we add them to a folder. That's something I could do if you use the retro emote or a combination of the retro emote and something else. That'd be fun. That one's a subscriber emote, right? Yeah, that is a channel emote, not a follower emote. Yeah, definitely just a bunch of pixels in the back, but the Artyom emote is distinct to you. I am glad to hear that, Chaz. That makes me happy. For those that haven't caught the intro scene, I am removing Hellbender stuff, you know, which is technically owned by Microsoft, which I've been using as my logo for a while. I haven't done it on the Discord yet, but I'm starting to use that heart everywhere. So I'm just going to do a quick little tour and do the intro scene again real quick, for anybody that hasn't seen it. You got to get here early to catch that stuff. But I put a lot of work into this, and you'll see that the shadow in the background, the reversed shadow of the background image, jank, is now a heart and not the old Hellbender logo. But also the little stinger video that goes into this scene is not the spinner one that it was before, that I'd had for the past year. So I'm moving over to Artyom for pretty much everything. So yeah, here. So it's essentially the new Artyom emote is essentially the last bunch of frames in that stinger video you just saw. Modified a little bit, like I took the spaces out for the letters and whatnot. Still really happy with that. Oh, have you not seen that yet, Wolfie? Yeah, I'm really proud of those. I feel like it fits me better than the previous one. Like, the previous one was cool because I made it, but did it really fit it? After a while, things kind of get stale sometimes, you know? But yeah, so this is Chaz's month, A Deliberate Affront. We're playing all games chosen by Chester Mammoth, my friend in mod, as well as more co-op games than we have in the past. Hey, Apple. That's a good looking emote. It's just not as vivid as like a professional emote. That's the part that I'm struggling with. Like, I can put an image and make it an emote, but is it necessarily a good emote? I don't know. It's mine. It's a question mark. Co-opster Mammoth. If you caught it last night, me and Chaz and Sean played some games. Me, Sean, and Chaz played Path of Exile, and then me and Chaz played the first half of Origami, which is a favorite of ours. On the hardest difficulty, it was a really good stream. I was shocked at the number of people that tuned in, rated in, and hung out. That was nice. It was really nice. So there's definitely more co-op with Chaz coming this month and beyond. You know, as time between the two of us allows. Personally, I'm hoping for some deeper dives into Path of Exiles with me, Sean, and Chaz. But just throwing that out there. Wouldn't mind. That was a lot of fun. Well, it was fun to stream too. Vivid doesn't equal better. That's true. That's true. But have you ever made an emote, Wolfie, and then you go use it in somebody else's channel, and they have to bring out like a fucking monocle and be like, "Oh, what is that? Oh, I think I see it." You ever had that happen? Because I have. That doesn't feel good when you're like, "Oh, that's done." And I've had that happen more than once. Oh. We could probably make that happen. I wish our time zones lined up better so we could do shit. I agree with that. Mornings are hard. That's one of the things that I'm talking to, you know, the community manager for this game studio right now, because they're in not America, There, you see how I didn't tell you where? And I'm like, well, I've got all of this fucking availability after dinner. And they're like, that's 3 a.m. It's a good point. I understand your point. That's what most emotes are like for you. Emote making is hard. Which part? That you squint at them and say, I think I see what that is? Emote making is hard. But you know what's harder? You know what's more fucking annoying than emote making? The images for redeems. Because you can't just upload an image and have it resized. You have to resize it. And then, like, the largest one has to be under a certain amount of kilobytes that no image has ever been. Not at 112 by 112 pixels. It's absolute bollocks. I hate making the little images for the redeems. Because it's not easy in GIMP to render out an image at those pixels under that size. I know there's ways to do it. So I usually stare at them and say, nope, still don't get it. See, aren't y'all lucky that I tell you what my emotes are during the stream? Let's see. We started late today, so I'm gonna skip the news. Was there anything good in the news? Is there anything worth scrolling in the news for? Let's try that instead. I'm unsure what today's game actually is, because it looks like a twin-stick shooter roguelike. That's what every image makes it look like. But it says it's an MMO racing game. Oh, what do they look like against a white background? Shit, I never even thought about that. Woofy. Hang on. Who uses the white background besides my wife? Y'all see that shade? Neither does she, it's a white background. I don't think I can change to the white background in the little pop-up in OBS. Not gonna lie, they do not show up well on white. Okay. Would you say that, like, the vast majority of people actually use the white background on Twitch? I think we all know that Twitch has that metric. You use a white background and it really is very different. I feel like anybody that uses a white background doesn't know how to respect their eyeballs. It's blinding white. Same with white Discord. It's cruel. Dark mode on exactly, dark mode not only saves battery, because the pixels aren't so bright, by well over half, but it definitely reduces eye strain in every instance. It's just shocking to me that people would want, like, a floodlight that they have to stare into and squint while they type the message. I still don't understand why text editors are on white. I think that's, like, alive out of habit at this point. What am I doing? I'm going to my channel. I was going to see if I can switch it over to white. Because I think you can make chat... Oh my god. Did you see how bright that got just now? Could die here. Oh, wow. That looks like trash, doesn't it? That's it. I'm deleting all my emotes. How bad do they all look? They all look that bad? Oh, God. Oh, God. I mean, the 69 is hilarious. Alright. Oof, that rogue. That rogue is rough too, isn't it? We scarred him. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you can't tell what that heart is. You can't tell what that heart is on a white background. Okay. Good to know. Thanks, Wolfie, or whoever.
Hey, don't forget to save your game. You don't want to lose all that sweet, sweet progress.
I gotta get out of this white background. This is ridiculous. It's so bright. Okay. I mean, that's design. You gotta test things out. So I guess we did. You said somebody left Kotaku, Sean? Is that what you said? I understand now why you said that and you weren't just being mean. Yes, Chaz. The most of my viewers are using dark background. Oh, thanks, Wolfie. Yeah. Only saves power on OLED? Really? LCD internal brightness is always... Oh, well, sure. You're starting to think most people are using the dark background? Yeah, I'm still going to take a look at how I would redesign that. Something. I think that if I, like, take out one of the lines and then widen them all just a little bit, maybe 2 lines, there's just not that much real estate to mess with it. I mean, emotes are hard. You don't think mobile devices have local dimming? I'm like 90% sure it affects battery life on mine. But I don't have all the back sheets available. Of course, my phone is kind of a powerhouse too. It's got, when it came out, it was the largest mobile battery in existence. It was crazy. It was crazy. Fewer but thicker bars. Yeah, I think so. Alright, I'll play with that tonight. Tonight's my free night. I'm not streaming. Okay. Let's dive into video games, y'all. Appreciate everybody being here. Y'all are awesome. I don't have that transition, that stinger with the Hellbender logo that you guys just saw. I don't think I have the project files for it. I'd have to rebuild it. I haven't decided what I'm going to do there. That's insane to think about, isn't it, Mr. V? Each sub-pixel. Oh! Fun thing. I know I've talked about it. I talked about it a little bit last night on stream, but I saw The Batman. That's a pretty cool movie. It's pretty cool. I got one or two issues with it. But they're mostly in that it didn't stick the landing in some places, in my humble opinion. But where it was good, man, that was a good movie. It was pretty fantastic. It just, the things that it did right were so right that I was sitting there being like, oh, if you guys nailed this, then obviously you're going to get the rest of this right. And it wasn't perfect, but it was like headed towards perfect. What they really need to do is commit to making Batman the villain of a horror movie. And they just couldn't do it here. Like, actually make Batman scary. Not a hero. And I understand that that's kind of what the boys are, but that one's just vulgar and weird, and I just don't love that one. They're amazing. You just gotta watch it for burn-in 4K OLED. Oh, you have a 15-inch laptop with an OLED screen. Looks ridiculously good. Burn-in. One of my phones, my Samsung S8, I had a timer on it that would spin around that I did my Pilates and yoga with. That got burned into the screen. I'm hyper aware of that on phones now. That was the first time I've ever had a phone do that. But it was just like, there's like a ring circle and then like a vague shape of a man doing like stretches that got burned in. That was a bummer. That sucked. It's gone now. That one tried to explode. So it went and got professionally recycled. Also known as not my problem anymore. Burn-in of what? Like old CRTs. That kind of burn-in. Yeah, there was like an exercise man. He's like doing jumping jacks or whatever. That got burned in inside the circle. I mean, maybe he was doing the YMCA. I don't know. One of those things. All right, so here's a game called Deployment. Some funny little tidbits about this game. I have no idea what the hell it is. We're about to find out. It says action racing indie multiplayer competitive. Again, I'll say what? Down here, it's got stats, MMO, online PvP, single player, full controller support, Steam leaderboards. Okay. You'll notice that it is quotation mark space deployment. When you come down here and read this review right here, company made all their games to start with exclamation mark, which is a huge policy failure by Steam. Okay, fine. That's not exclamation mark. The game, they changed the name Sad Face. So apparently this game used to have an exclamation mark in front of the title. That's fun, I guess. Whale Rock Games. Look at that. So Time Lock doesn't have it anymore either. I remember Time Lock was an exclamation mark. Did we play this one on stream? No, I have not played this one. You can see that. Oh yeah. I'm just conjecturing from what I can see right now. Space Accident. This just came out. Oh, We Are the Dwarves. This is the one we played. Yes, this was an exclamation mark. Uh-huh. Time Lock. Nice. Dimension D says, had a TV come into the shop long ago. Elderly woman kept it on the shopping channel. You could read the phone number burned into the screen off the TV. You remember the hearts from Zelda games? I've seen those burned in too. Real unfortunate. So what's super annoying about this, and I think why they did it, was to keep putting these games at the top of your playlist when you sort alphabetically. Let's see what happens when we launch the game. Because the first time I did today, it crashed. That is a very, very quiet game. Ooh, that's a fun, very slow mouse. Okay, so the controller seems to work. Oof, this thing is stuttery. I'm just holding it, and it's, like, freezing. Okay. So there's tutorial deathmatch with bots. He says, oh, we see it. Options are hidden in extra. Oh my god. The mouse doesn't work when the controller's plugged in. That's fine. I just want to remind everybody, 1, it will be okay. And 2, not all games are going to be winners here. Even if Chaz chose them all. Maybe especially if Chaz chose them all. What is with this freezing? That's why a lot of businesses were named AAA something. The Yellow Pages. Yeah, AAA towing. Yeah. Okay, the game is not freezing. It's a twin-stick shooter. I would love to know what the hell this is an MMO of. Move, shoot. Holy shit, they start you out with like a kick-ass weapon too. Destroy an enemy. Let me at him. Oh, what? Oh god. Neat. It's a reload. Double damage! Hit him with the geometry gun, right? Triple kill! Some extra movement, okay. Oh god, this thing runs like garbage. I died? I can't die. Is that Tasty saying? Why are there walls here? Berserk mode? Okay. That's a reload button. Oh. Yeah, I just want to throw it out there. This game runs like ass. Let me, I'm gonna do a restart real quick. How about that? I feel like I've got the hang of how to play this game. I think I wasted my berserk mode.
Triple kill.
Super ability, left trigger. What? I guess I lost my super ability. Okay, let me restart this computer. So every once in a while, there's a game that you install and you gotta restart the computer. That shit won't run right or crash and all that stuff. Actually, let's do this first. Let's do this first. Every once in a while. I tried it on the Steam Deck. I installed it on the Steam Deck. It's on the Steam Deck. I was going to verify it really quick. Oh, by the way. Dimension Dude, while you're here, actually. I tagged you in my Discord, but I can tell you here. I verified the install of Portal 2. And it works fine now. On the Steam Deck. So it works great. It works flawlessly on the Steam Deck. It was just a bad download. Like, lost Wi-Fi, something didn't go right. But 157 files failed to verify and were re-downloaded. I took a screenshot. It's on the Discord. It was alarming. But it kind of makes sense because it did download kind of weird. Not really sure what its problem was. I'm just going to restart this computer quick. Everybody's like, no, it'll kill the stream. And I'll be like, captured PC, bitches. Yeah, only 157. Yeah, but it runs flawlessly on there. Because it wouldn't even load single player Portal 2. It crashed out. And then I got all those files. So now I suspect it'll work just fine. So me and Dimension Dude are playing Portal 2 on Saturday mornings. Every other Saturday morning. I said the right day this time. I get so confused sometimes. So this Saturday is me and Bogle picking back up on Marathon 1. And then next Saturday will be me and Dimension Dude probably finishing the main co-op campaign of Portal 2. That one goes pretty quick. And hopefully this Sunday, a little bit more Path of Exile and some Origami depending on people's schedules. Sunday evening. It still looks... I was complimenting its water constantly, Woofy, when we were playing it. Like, I couldn't stop looking at how beautiful the water was in it. On modern Windows, shutdown and start up is not a clean boot. You actually need to restart. I meant to hit restart. That was what I meant to do. Just misclicked. Restart. Is that true, though? I hadn't heard that before. I do have a lot... Well, I did. You get all the stuff disabled on Windows 10 that's like, remember my place. Keep all these windows open. You kill it all off, and then every time you get an update, they just toggle that shit back over to the way they want it. That's been seriously annoying with Windows 10. A big one with that is USB devices and your LAN. Where you plug in your Cat 5 cable. So when I close down Windows, I turn it off. I close down Windows, and then I switch out the hard drive and put it in for my Linux installs. It won't work. I won't have internet connection. USB won't be working. They'll all be tied up, in a suspended mode because Windows puts them in that. So what I have to do to boot Linux on this computer specifically is kill the power supply. Like, I gotta literally turn off the power supply, then I can boot it up in Linux. Yeah, fast startup and partial hibernation. Yeah, it's garbage. They should. I keep disabling them, but Windows keeps turning them back on. It's been a problem for almost the entire life of dual booting this computer. Well, in Windows 10. And it's only Windows 10. Maybe 11. Probably also 11. But as far as what I've used. But it is very aggravating. Especially since the CMOS battery in this computer is not replaceable. For some reason, Asus put it behind a riveted on shield and underneath thermal whatevers. So I can't replace it, and it's dead. So every time there's all these problems I've created for myself. So there's also an aftermarket fan that spins at not an acceptable RPM for the BIOS. So every time I do that, I have to F1 into the BIOS, tell it to ignore the fans, set the boot order, and then I can dual boot into Linux. Like, it's super annoying. And all of this, because Windows 10 won't let it shut down. Oh, fast startup is garbage. Is Steam gonna be gone now? Is that what we're seeing? Make me restart this again. On everything else, it can cause driver errors every time you start your PC. Yeah, it shouldn't. Like, when you turn off the computer, everything should shut down. End of story. Like, I'm a firm believer in that. The boiler was shut down for too long. I know, right? We'll get there. We'll get there. Watch the Steam Deck's gonna be the only way I can play this game now. Actually really interested to see how it does run. How old is this game? Chaz, did you catch a release date on it? by chance? Is today Technical Tuesday? It's Monday, right? It's Monday? Steam being down is not a thing. Mournful Monday. There it is. I did order a 1 terabyte SD card for my Steam Deck last night. Should be here tomorrow. I was getting really tired of like installing and uninstalling every game because it's like even with the 512, that's not a huge that's not a huge amount of storage. So I got I got a 64 gigabyte SD card, but I ended up buying like a Lexar SD card. Steam is down. Is that my issue? Really? It's never been Steam that let us down before. It's always Twitch or some other, program I'm using. Can't connect for you either. Mr. V's on European servers. Too. Hey, Worlds of Rogue, how are you doing? You're on Steam right now, MacLad? Hold still. Damn it, hold still. I was last online 47 minutes ago. Maybe existing connections work, but I failed once I tried to update it. Uh-oh. Let Steam verify itself. Here we go, here we go. Yeah. So what about Steam Deck? Steam Deck on? Steam Deck cannot reach Steam. I wonder, do you think that's why the menu was flipping out on the game? Do you think that it was looking for something that it couldn't connect to because that game uses Valve's score sheets, their stats and leaderboards? I'll bet that's why the game was messing up. I'm just gonna launch it here. They're definitely having issues. Let's start this in offline mode. Maybe I can play it offline. I don't know. It's an MMO, right? Games no works if we can't give you Chivos. Oh, Chivos. Well, it seems to run better. It runs better on the Steam Deck. Went online from there and it works now? Okay, hang on. I appreciate that while I'm not logged into Steam, I'm allowed to use their game streaming system. That's cool. Steam store very slow. Are they about to start a big sale? No, they would have done that. They would have done that at 10 a.m. So little things like having to unplug and plug back in my wireless receiver for this guy every time I boot Windows, super fucking annoying. Something Bucky happened to see. Yeah, caught that. Okay. So let's see if this game will run. Offline mode. Okay. So it's not doing the menu thing. Your offline multiplayer experience is restricted. Great. Offline with bots. Let's do that. Steam stats. Yeah, I used that one. Nice. Okay. Let's see where we get with this. Gunner, sniper, rockets. Wait. What happened? I guess I'm here now. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, shit. Listen, dick. Okay. What? What kind of bullshit was that? Alright, now we're talking. Okay. Was one of their names Thick Teppy? Super villain. You got some kind of shield there? Oh yeah, please, please. Spawn me here, that's fine. Look at this spawn camper sort of rage over here. More like sort of loser. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Doors locked.
All doors locked?
20 points to end this.
20 points to end this. By the way, this game is like 32 cents right now. It's like 96% off.
Match over.
Oh, okay. I feel like I've played the entire game at this point. So... Oh my god, that's super slow cursor across the screen there. Looks like the upgrading to Windows 11 didn't re-enable fast startup for you. It's still expensive, 30 cents for nothing. Come on. Let me pick it. Why can't I pick it? Invisible. Did I pick it? What is this ridiculous weapon? That didn't say offline with butts, no. Oh, those are my bots? They're my color. My kind of color, baby.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Woo! I don't... Some of the things that kill me, I just die instantly. Like, I don't even know. Hey, bots, what's up? What was this thing, like $13 or $19 by itself?
Doors locked.
I don't want doors locked.
Points to end this.
$10? Let me throw it out there. This game should be free. And I would actually say we should play it on the Sunday morning multiplayer, just to try to get like a grip on what it could be without just like bot quick play. But I wouldn't ask anybody to pay money for this. Class editor. Apparently I can use the mouse now. I couldn't before. SMG. Triple gun. Better than one bullet. Only 3 bullets. So upgrades for the gunner. Okay. Reduces... Okay, so you can upgrade. Oh yeah, I won't have any stats. Right. Yeah, and you remember Chaz, do you remember when we bought this? I bought all of these. Hey, Sovereign. I bought all of these, and it was like $. Like, it was like, we actually got this bundle to see if Steam would pay me to take it. Do you remember this? I think it was me and you that were looking at this one night. Or I was in a stream. But sometimes this bundle... All on purpose? You do not remember this. I know I have screenshots. But We Are Dwarves is how I ended up with that one, too. God, whose stream was it? Jetters? It wasn't Bogle's. I know... I was in somebody's stream when we discovered this. Well, I don't know why I did that. That's not what I want to go here. But it was so heavily discounted that it broke the way Steam works. So this game right now is... There you go. 33 cents. But it was 101% discounted. Is what it was. And I think it was like... Here here it said like -$3 or negative like 3 cents or something like that. Yeah, time lock and we are the dwarves. We did do a 1-hour stream of this one. 101 does sound familiar though. I think I discovered it somewhere and then we talked about it later after I got it. But yeah. And like, look at this bundle. Like, these guys don't even have their own prices or percentage. It's wild. It's wild. Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, I did not get money in my account for that negative 3 cent price, but I'm gonna do a few more rounds. This this game's whatever. Gotta head off. Alright, Wolfie, thanks for popping in. Let's see if I can get the sniper here. Oh, Cyclops is recommended for beginners, huh? I feel like it did not select the ship at all, so we'll just capture some stuff, huh? I would say, like, well, hey, let's hop on and find some multiplayer action. But we're not gonna. An assist? I like this, like, Bond music that's happening right now. I dig that. Cannot have that heal. Christ on light, just go down, man. Go down. Alright. Forward. No, I'm going back this way. Hey Rush, how you doing?
Enemy lead.
Get off of my pink dot.
Enemy lead.
Shield is confusing. It sounds like shield. Oh, bye. This looks neat. Don't. Just don't, man. Don't. It's, don't be fooled. It's pretty basic. I could see playing this for an hour. Not even the 2 hours on the Sunday multiplayer. Like, I think we would all be sick of it in an hour. It does have a cool aesthetic, yes. I can get behind that. I just don't think there's much meat here. I mean, maybe there's a game mode that I'm locked out of because there's no players.
7, 6, 5,
But
4, 3, 2,
I feel
1.
particularly whatever about this. I think I won, though. Did I win? Place 1? Bonuses? So we don't have internet connection to Steam, so... It's got nice visuals. It's also 33 cents right now. It's a fact. Oh, I closed it. Matter of fact, you can get 3 games for 33 cents. You can get this, We Are the Dwarves, and Time Lock. Occasionally, you can get all of those for free because they put it at a 101% discount. So what am I supposed to do now? Just press A? Team battles? The team battles, that would be cool, right? Oh my god, just... Let me see if I can get on just... Oh, we're on... Oh wait, we are back on Steam. Okay, let's try this with Steamworks then. I didn't realize a minute ago when we were looking at the Steam website that was disconnected in my head from the fact that Steam was down. It's kind of funny. Estimated time, 20 what? We're never gonna find anybody. We're never gonna find anybody. I would shit myself. Literally. What? 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 I better get my shitting pants on. Is this a person? What? These names they're too symmetrical. These have to be like bots, right? Like the online servers have bots. I've read about that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being so mad at somebody that your only like thing that makes sense to you is to put feces in the bed that you sleep in together? Because I can't. I can't. That is not what a human does. Also, our jury system, our criminal court system loves a good train wreck. Yeah, look down with shame or pride. Oh no! I got an achievement. Ugh. Out of power? What the hell does that mean? I made that. Ugh. It's also amazing to me how much everyone seems to care. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people seem to care about that trial. Like, we weren't bored, though, right? There's a war. There's COVID. Like, our president's currently being kind of boring, which is a good thing. Billions of years of evolution. People buy coprolite. What's coprolite? Oh, natural and organic. I made that. Let's look at team battle, I guess. I guess we can look at online play. With all these real people. I don't see a way to make a server here. Oh, wait. Hold on. What's lobby do? Come on. You can get there in time. There we go. Damn it. Oh. Fossilized scat? Well, people also... Pyro. I don't know if I'm actually selecting anything. Oh, there we go. Nice, that's pyro. I was reading about this.
Team leads. Score.
Coffee. That's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. That is... The coffee beans have to be eaten and then shit out by a cat. I have had cats, and I still have one. And I would never. Like, have you ever cleaned a litter box? Like, who would eat drink those beans? Boiled or not? It would be extremely painful. Oh no. Oh, that's my guy. I'm actually really bummed that I'm getting achievements in this now.
Score.
What is happening? Let me shoot.
Enemy team leads.
The civet cat. Closer to... Anyways. It doesn't have to be a cat. I'm not in the habit of eating anything that was defecated by anything. That's just a hard note. Sprawl with your squares. I'm gonna.
Your team leads.
Hey, good job, team. All these real people. I should send them an invite on Steam. So we can play again together. What does that mean? Oh, does that mean that all the things reset?
Triple kill.
Also, elephant poo? I'm just not into it. I'm a really explorative eater. But not that. You okay up there, guy? Dude, my team is kicking ass. Good thing I'm the MVP. What are you doing, you pass all?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Victory, right?
Match over.
That's right. That's right. Still poop. Yep. Entomophagy? What's entomophagy? Hang on. I gotta look that word up. I don't know that one. I'm not gonna automatically just share that on the stream either. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? It's gonna put me on a watch list. Oh, insects. I remember on a school field trip somewhere. On a school field trip somewhere. I gotta stop this noise. I bought this like lollipop that had a grasshopper in it in the middle. And I was super hyped about it because like, you know, I was like in like 3rd grade. I just wanted to be the fucking weird kid. And then I lost it. Looked for it in all of my stuff. It wasn't in my pocket. It wasn't in my book bag. It was just gone. Wasn't in my change of clothes. I think it was like a theme park, so there was water rides. It just got left behind somewhere. You survival course when you were young. They made chocolate chip cricket cookies. Meh. The salt triggers the nerves to fire, works on fish, and really any fresh raw meat. You can see some real nightmare fuel when you start looking. Pour brine on them and they start moving. Oh yeah, oh I see what you're saying. Yeah. You can get them with mealworms, scorpions, grasshoppers, crickets, ants. You talking about the popsicles? Yeah, I never got to have it. I was looking forward to it. To this day, I've never eaten insects that I'm aware of. I just have to imagine they're all bitter. I have to imagine they're all bitter. Now, Dimension Dude has a good point. Allegedly, we eat like 8 spiders a night or some bullshit because we sleep with our mouths open like dumbasses, right? Allegedly, that's a real thing. I'm sure that I've had some insects in a salad. A Halloween thing? Urban legend? I know. Chaz is like, get out of here. No, stop! No, don't cancel. No! Ugh, okay. Let's go to lobby and see what we can find here. Team deathmatch. This is your options for setting up a server. Anybody have this and want to play? I'll send you an invite. Well, just here, Chaz, have an invite. Everybody gets invites. Matt, glad you get an invite. I'm kidding. All of my time out of this game. Okay. I'm gonna play a couple more rounds, just because. Hey, Fractal Mind Mike. Oh my god, 18 months, 1.5 years? Thank you so much, my friend. Can I get a shout out for Fractal Mind Mike? Fractal Mind Mike's got some cool streams that he's been doing over the weekend. He has been moving into the new room, which he's been looking forward to for a year. So if you want to watch him take boxes off a shelf, put them in a box, carry them, and then put them on a shelf, and then contemplate where they should go, that's the stream you should be hanging out in. It was a good time. I fell asleep watching that. The indecisiveness of how to sort your games is kind of amazing, though. It was all done with Blender and green screens? That's right. That's right. Well, and the fact that we saw Fractal Mike's legs. Those were the legs of legend. Myth. Something that mortals were never supposed to gaze upon. But there he was, walking around. It was kind of amazing to see the shelves in front of your monitor, too. Like you always said, like, oh, there's some games there I can't get to. Leggins. Yeah, exactly. Fractal leg mics. But like it was kind of like, I was like, oh, there's like 10 shelves over there full of games in front of your desk. Hopefully, around this time next year, we're going to be seriously thinking about that garage remodel. We'll get there. We'll get there. And then we're going to start, once we have all that set up and we have the computers running, we're going to start thinking about how we get Fractal Mind Mike to the United States to be part of the inaugural LAN party. Or at least maybe not the first one. Maybe the second one. I feel like the first one is going to have some severe kinks to work out. And we probably shouldn't like waste Mike's America plane trip on that one. To sit around while I'm scratching my head being like, why doesn't this microphone work? Of course, the first one would also be dope, but I'm just throwing ideas out there. It'll happen. It's gotta happen. Bring your kinks, exactly. The code name Land Before Time. It needs a better name, but people are starting to remember that one that Dragon Gym made up. So that might be what it is. Blue screen of death. I know, right? Yeah, I gotta find some more PCs. But next summer, the plan is next summer, we're gonna do the loan and make that happen. So it is making monetary sacrifices for now. While we wait for a certain loan to be paid off that we're gonna reuse. For everybody thinking this game looks cool, I should buy it, let me just stop you right there and say don't. The gameplay's not bad though. The gameplay's not bad, it's just dead. It doesn't run particularly well. I'll say that. There's not a lot to do in it, except for like 2 game modes, and there's no players. But it is only 33 cents for 3 games. I like that shooting enemies tanks 110 FPS down to 30. That's good. That's good. You're just spoiled by Daedalus. Daedalus is fun. Daedalus is very fun. And also, on the Discord, Sunday morning multiplayer, we just do for fun deathmatch with people in voice chat. Not on the stream, no pressure. We all just get to hang out, be ourselves or whatever. I mean, we'll be ourselves on stream anyways, but you don't have to have the pressure of, you know, what do I sound like on stream or whatever. We're just playing a different game every time. The next one may be Counter-Strike 1.6, but we did Daedalus No Escape this past Sunday, and it was awesome. We've also done Half-Life 2, and all your bases are belong to us. Is that achievement? What else do we do? What else do we do? Some Wolfenstein enemy territory. We're gonna try that again at some point. We didn't have enough people. 4 people is not enough for that game. What was the other game we played besides Half-Life 2? Oh, Quake 3. We played Quake 3 Arena. That was a blast. And we did it on TechLink's Raspberry Pi server, which was super cool. We can try.
All systems lost.
What? Why? Who would do that to me? We can try to find different times. I don't have a day off this month. The time slots that things are in, they're there because that's all that exists for me.
Match over.
Place 2. Damn it, I want to win again. Emphasis on try. There is an emphasis on try. Like I've also got to spend some time with my wife and dog, you know. And there are TV shows that my wife and I are watching, and right now we have 2 nights of the week that we can do that, which is not a lot. Especially when you're talking about binging a show like 24. But Sundays are booked solid. I need the middle of the day to do life stuff. Same with Saturday and Saturday night. Family time is important. Yeah, it is. But, I mean, reality though, 11 a.m. on Sunday morning is good for everybody except for those in, that's only one day. I know, right? Except for Australia, because that's Monday already. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that one. Maybe Fractal My Mike can write his congressman or whatever you have down there, parliament, to change how daylight savings time works. Can anyone explain to me why I ordered on eBay from a seller with 100% rating, 3,000 feedback? I got delivered to the oh. Because they sold 2 things and switched the stickers by accident. I've worried that I've done the same thing when I sell things. That is my first guess. I'm sure it's something much more malicious. Rockets, give me rockets. Nice. What happened to my rock? Oh. Oh wait, I was shooting my own teammates. Right, I picked team. Yikes. I'm so bad at things.
Your team leaves.
I like the way the pixels fly off the ground with the rockets. That is dope as shit.
Team leaves.
I hate selling things, it's too stressful. Shipping things is very stressful. There's a lot of worry with that. I mean, like, what are some of the big worries? Like, they'll be like, I'm gonna return it and ask for my money back? Like, that sucks. That always sucks. I've only had that happen, like, once or twice. But it's enough of, like, did the seller read the description properly, right? Dear Aussie Parliament, I am petitioning you to move the Australian con- Yes, put an engine on it. Put an engine on it. Eastward, 1,000 miles in the Hawaii time zone. So that for 1 week we can have an extra day off and then be more Western. Is Australia considered Western? Like what is Australia considered? As far as like sections of the world. I think randomly, I think that there are no levels in this game, and that every time it loads up a match like this, it's randomly generated. Southern Hemisphere. That makes sense. It's not a question I've ever asked or thought about. Like, maybe I learned that in 2nd grade, but who goes to school to learn, right? Alright, I know you guys are all thinking, Havok, I thought this game sucks, why are you still playing it? Because I am having fun. I hate that I said that, but this is kind of fun. Not me, school's a bad mix. School's a bad mix for me too. I didn't go to school in a very good place.
20 points to
Hey Purblind, thank you so much for the host, my friend.
10, 9.
Am I winning? Oh, we didn't.
Over.
Alright. I'm moving the continent into Hawaii time zone so that we can teach Aussies that American Anthem isn't the theme song from Hawaii 5-0. I don't know if I've ever... The original Hawaii 5-0? Or the one that did not pay their non-white actors and actresses the same. There's 2 different Hawaii 5-0s, FYI, and that's the difference, apparently. Thank you so much for shouting out Purblind, Captain Field Cards. Great to see you, my friend. School and you were a bad mix. Yeah. It's the spirit of the thing, MacLad. I'll return shortly. I was invaded by nieces. Nice. I hope you have fun. I'm probably wrapping up here. It's 4 o'clock for the day. Actually, this is probably a good note. Let's just hang out for a bit. You know, if other people were to feel compelled to buy this game, I would try to play it with you. It's 33 cents. But I also don't want to be like, y'all gotta buy this game and play it with me. Because there's not much here. This feels like a first project kind of game. The gameplay loop, I just keep doing 2 things and I don't really know why I'm doing them. It seems like controlling the grid gives you things like turrets, drones. And you know, I thought I saw turrets, but I didn't see turrets. Drones, and a radar to let you know where enemies are in other sections. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Dual boot problems. Oh yeah, yeah, makes sense. But I don't think it's worth more than 33 cents. And I honestly think that this game would do better if they just made it free and other people tried it out. But even then, it's like 2 hours of fun on a Sunday, and then we think back on it kind of fondly. Not fondly. That's about it. Not much here. Again, if y'all didn't like watching me play this, blame Chaz. It's his month. Chaz has picked all of the games for this month. The deliberate affront. Okay, bye game. I don't know, like, I kind of liked its gameplay loop. But there's nothing here. There's nothing here, and I don't know what you would add to it to make it more of a game. Like, maybe if it was, you know, this game... I expected this, like a single player, I expected it to be randomly generated roguelike. But that's not what it is. This gameplay loop, it would work for that. But it would also be like 1,000 other games that are that. So I was kind of surprised to see it, this MMO, be deathmatch, team battle, and offline with bots, right? Do you have Tech 3000 on Steam? It's a robot running sim? I don't think so. That's not a name I know. Y'all have been around here for 5 minutes. You know, I remember game names. Let's take a look. Nah, I don't have that one. This reminded me of a game called Synthetic. There we go. Let me pull this back up. So what I was expecting from this game was something like this. We played this on the 1 hour stream a while back. Something like this. Which was... That was an interesting roguelike. It had style, but I didn't feel like the gameplay was particularly strong. Was it? Yeah. We almost got the hour. Paradroid? I think I know that one. Is that one on Steam? There's another game that this was making me think of called Neon Chrome that I really liked. I actually beat this. This is a game that has... This one has local co-op that me and Chaz could tackle. It's an old computer. Oh, gotcha. No, I have not. But this is a pretty cool game. Me and Chaz could tackle this once he gets a cable for that controller I sent him. But it's a pretty solid little game. So it's procedurally generated. A cable longer than 3 inches. You could unwind it to 4, I suspect. But this is a cool game. We should definitely check this one out at some point, Jazz. Look at that, I even reviewed it. I sent Chaz a controller so that we could do some more Steam remote play. And I was like, hey, you got the right cable for this? And he didn't say no, but he also wasn't at the screen. So he sent me this hilarious picture. Let me share it. Oh, God. I'll just open Discord on this one. Maybe easy. We'll see. I don't want your updating nonsense. Is it hardware? Where'd you put it? Not hardware. Not hardware. General? Where'd you put that? Does anybody need anything from I would love to go to a micro center. It's probably meanwhile. There it is. This is what chat sends me here. I said for like bonus points, he moved his computer to the front. He moved his computer in front of his monitor so that he could reach it with his hands. And this is why Chaz is a moderator for my channel, because he is my biggest troll. Fries got mismanaged into the grounds. I never got to go to a micro center. Or Fries. The computer nerd Chaz, it's computer nerd Walmart basically. Man, I would love. Like I've seen like little pop-up shops that had like a couple cooling fans and like nothing. Seek took me to a pretty cool place that was like a computer graveyard in Sacramento. We bought some neat stuff. Like I got the metal box solid hard drive enclosure. That's longer than my shortest mini USB. I've got some dinky ones too. So I don't have a message. I think that the game publisher that I was or the game developer that I was talking to went to bed. So maybe I'll have information on when that's going to happen. Still can't really say a ton about it. Or well, I don't have like a non-disclosure agreement. It's just not agreed upon what time I'll be streaming over on their channel. So I'll get you that information when I go. Hopefully that's this week. One of the games, the game that they asked me to play, comes out on Thursday. I'm sure y'all can sleuth that one out. I'm kind of excited about it. It isn't normally a game that I would seek out, but it is also, I'll say it's an FPS, and it's a fun FPS. And I'm kind of excited about getting the chance to play it on their channel. Also, I kind of like it's taking me out of my comfort zone a little bit. So that part is really cool. But yeah, we'll see. There's also some other games that the developers work on that I'm interested in, and they were talking about having me stream them too. Some really good ones. Some really good ones. The computer graveyard sounds amazing. You know, it was pretty cool, but it was all like not great, like non-CRT monitors and thin clients, and there was a lot to dig through. And I'm sure there was really cool stuff that I missed because we weren't there that long. It was kind of like look at everything, dig through some piles, see if we found some great stuff. But like it wasn't like wall-to-wall CRTs and old computer parts. It was like stuff that was basically shoveled in there when companies shut down. Is the feeling that I had. We did find one game there smash under a bunch of stuff with a lot of water damage. That was cool. We played it. That was Runaway. And that was cool. I want to go do some more runs at you know, gaming stores of Seek in Sacramento. It was fun to hang out with Seek 1, and also he's got some really cool stores down there. Sacramento's kind of great. I got a lot, like I spent a lot. They were priced kind of high, but I got a lot of big box games on that trip. Like I filled up a whole suitcase. We had to play Tetris to get it all in there. But I really only looked at like PC game stuff while I was there. Like I didn't even really dig through console games and stuff. I just thought in my head like, oh, I've got stores up here that have console games. But I think I would pay attention to like Sega Genesis and original Xbox more the next time. But yeah. Cool. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Go get the dog up. Sacramento. Thank you everybody for being here. Tomorrow the game for the 1 hour stream is Sorry. Inferno 2. I think that's a side-scroller. If I remember correctly, that's a side-scroller. I remember buying it.
Row your boat gently down to the stream. Whoa, I think my dick.
One of the things I'm going to do tonight is work on some more little interactive features and kind of see how I feel about all that. Now, tomorrow night, we finished Defiance. We finished Defiance on Thursday, and it was awesome. Tomorrow night, we're going to start Zero Population Count, which is a Bungie engine, like the same engine as Marathon. FPS, designed by, like, the madness inside of Aiden Hughes' head. Yeah, there you go. I'll also need to figure out what I want to do there for... that's what I'm going to work on tonight. I'm going to work on making that emote do things on the stream. Hopefully. ZPC? Yeah, ZPC. Zero Population Count. So if you want to see a wild FPS, be here for the extra stream tomorrow night at 7 p.m. There is nothing out there with visuals like this game. I can assure you of that. This one is crazy. So we'll be doing that on Windows 98. CRT Gaming Life. Let's see who's out there to raid. Defiance was cool. I'm really glad that we beat it. I was worried. I was a little worried. And I don't think I would have beaten it so easy if we didn't know how to save manually by using the Paul's Save Now. And I wouldn't have tried, honestly. Some of those levels, there was one level that was super hard. It didn't have a single fucking save point in it. That was wild to me. And the level design sure was something. But it was a cool game, and I'm glad we beat it. We now have the only VODs of the entire game on the fucking internet. Fun facts. I'll be putting those on YouTube. Because when we got stuck and lost, there was nothing. No walkthroughs of that game. No YouTube videos. Just like everybody just plays the first level and calls it a day. But we beat that game. And I've got videos to prove it. So I'll put those on YouTube. That's cool. That's still shocking to me. Some of the ways you progress that game, I don't even know how I figured it out. I just got lucky with some of it. And just shooting walls for the rest of it. Hey, Fractal My Mike, it was a pleasure to have you here in the stream. We're gonna go raid Dan Van Dam. Did I raid him recently? We're gonna go raid Dan Van Dam. He's playing a game that I'm hoping to get to this year. Heavy Metal Fact 2. Dan Van Dam is also awesome and a great supporter of the channel. And y'all should come hang out. There we go. Now he's in the list. I love that system where it auto-populates what they're playing. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Peel Card, for making this raid list happen so that I don't keep raiding the same person over and over again. It's also like a recommendation list, too, in a way. It serves a lot of purposes, but mostly my memory. Y'all have fun with Dan Van Dam. I will see you tomorrow. Exciting stuff on the extra stream. Don't miss it. Love y'all.